Good morning, everybody. Declan from Lindsay Kia here. Today I have a 2025 Sorento X Line. This one is in the Midnight Lake Blue. It's one of my favorite colors that Kia has to offer. It's a nice, almost navy blue there. See here in the sun, it looks absolutely gorgeous. And the X Line is about upper middle of the pack there for features there for the Kia Sorento. It's a great option for people that want something with a bit of tech, but you don't really need things like the air-cooled seats or the surround view monitor, things like that. So it's a great option for people that still want to have some technology in the car, but they don't want to have too many gadgets and doodads. So let's take a look at the back seat here and see what we have to offer. So there is a power lift gate. It's also a smart power lift gate, so you can open and close it with the key fob or use these options here and have it open at different heights. Coming in here, you can see we have wide open space in the back for the trunk area. Just get rid of these mats down here. You pop open here. This is our spare tire change kit. Spare tire is underneath the car. Now, like with all Kias in Canada, if you buy them new, you get 5 years and unlimited mileage of roadside assistance with CAA, which is always nice to have. Now, if you need to get your back seats pulled up, you pull the strap here, and you pull the strap here. They fold up like that, and then you can pop up the headrest like this, and you have you lose quite a bit of trunk space there, but those are the sacrifices you make if you're not driving a minivan. And then if you need to get the seats folded back down because you're going to Costco, you only have 2 kids, you're going to hockey, you're going to lacrosse, whatever you're doing, you need the extra trunk space, pull those down and they fold flat like that. But if you need even more trunk space, you push one of these 2 buttons here. So push the left button, left seat folds down. Push the right button, what do you know it, the right seat folds down. And just like that, you can get in and out of, you can load up your car with things from the hardware store, trips to Costco, farmer's market, garden center, anything you can think of really that needs that much extra space. And it even has enough room, and it's flat enough that you can put a sleeping pad or an air mattress back here and actually sleep in the car, which is always nice to see for you van life people. So that is the back of the Sorento. Let's take a look at the 3rd and 2nd row seats. Alrighty, now coming into the 2nd row here, open up this back door. This is your 2nd row seats here. We'll go into the features here in just a second, but just in case you need to get into the back seat there, you can either go through this center aisle into the back, or you can push this button here on either seat. It'll slide forward and let you get in and out like so. I'm going to climb up here. Going to shut the door, give us all some privacy. And there we go. I'm in the back seat now of the Sorento X Line. And you can see here, there's some pretty good sight lines even in the back for your rearmost passengers. Have a charging port down here and a charging port down there, so nice and easy to get your devices charged for both of your rear passengers. And yeah, it's not that cramped back here for a fully grown adult like myself. I'm about 5'11", 6 foot-ish, like every guy in North America. So I can fit fairly comfortably back here. Let me scooch on over to the right side where the seat's all the way back here. So I'm not gonna lie, it is gonna be a little tighter for some adults, but for longer trips, you would definitely want to get something maybe a little bit bigger, or if you have really tall kids. But short trips, this is just fine in the back here. And if you have younger kids, this is just perfect. There's plenty of space back here for them. Let's go take a look at the middle row of seats. So we're just gonna climb on out and scooch our way up here. And there we go. So now I'm in the Second row seat was easy even for me to navigate through that middle section. And there's a lot more space up here for sure. I can actually stretch my feet out. So if you have to bring an aunt or an uncle with you, or you have taller kids, definitely put them in the front seats in the second row. And the young ones can sit in the back. And as you can see here, lots of wide open spaces. One thing that's really cool, heated seats for the second row passengers there. So that's my side and passenger side too. There's also a charging port here and here for your second row seat so they can charge their devices. And then there is the air vents here so everybody will be nice and comfy cozy. That's the second row seats there. So let's go take a look at the driver's seat and some of these features. See you guys there in just a second. All right, now coming up to the driver's side door, you'll see this little button here. That's your keyless entry. So how that works is if you have your key fob on your person, but the door's locked and you don't really want to go fishing around in your pockets or your purses or your bags for your keys, as long as the fob is on your person somewhere, you push this button here, open up. The car will open up like so. Very, very handy. Coming down here, we have our power seat with lumbar support. So you can move this forward, you can move it up or down, backwards. You can recline or decline the seat. And then there's also the lumbar support button here, which will help support your lower back. Let's go hop on in. So you can see here, for the driver, even more wide open spaces and wide, big windows there. Blind spots really taken down to a minimum in this car. So it's a really great option for people that are trying to get to and from work safely while still driving the kids to soccer or hockey practice. Very, very comfy seats up here as well. But let's take a look at some of these features. So down here, this is our mirror adjustment. These are our door locks. These are the window switches and child safety locks for the windows. Over here, this is going to adjust how bright your dash is. This is to open your tailgate. This is your slip control. Over here, we have automatic headlights and our wiper blades. Then we have paddle shifter here and here, so you can increase or decrease your gear ratio while you're driving. So if you like to take more control of your vehicle and really work with the machine, you can do so quite easily. Over here is our multimedia control center with voice commands, audio output mode, volume control, radio tuning, and your hands-free calling. Over here we have cruise control, adaptive cruise control, lane keep and lane departure assist. And this will adjust your cruise control speed here. And this is just going to go through your trip computer. So let's take a look at what that's going to look like when we start the car up. So when you have, let me just turn down that fan speed. So when you are using your, over here, you'll go through things like your trip computer. So it'll tell you how much gas you've been using. This is just a compass. Over here is just your drive settings, power distribution, and TPMS. Coming over here, we have our infotainment system. We have standard satellite navigation, and you get a 3-month trial of Sirius XM. If you don't want to use the satellite navigation, you can use Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. Down here is our HVAC and multimedia touch bar. So right now it's on the HVAC. So we have this button here to increase or decrease your temperature, and it's dual zone climate control. So both you and your passenger up front will have total control of your different climate zones. We have front windshield defogger, rear windshield, and side mirror heater. Auto climate, so it will automatically turn up or turn down the heat, increase the fan speed depending on the inside temperature and humidity. And this is just your air circulation here. This is telling you, this is your temperature. So right now it's at low, but you can go up to high, which is probably around 27.5, 28 degrees Celsius. AC, fan speed here, and then air vent mode, sync or desync for your dual zone climate controls there. Now if you want to get to your touch screen for your multimedia, just tap this button here, and then we have home, map, and search. So map is going to look like this. Just get out of that menu. Search will pull up the search bar so you can look up different addresses in the navigation. You can look up keywords for things like different settings, different options in the car, different features, as well as look up keywords for things like your songs on Spotify or audiobooks or podcasts. Down here we have Seek and Track, and media just pulls up different media options here. So you have your Sirius XM, FM radio, AM radio, and if you have your phone connected, you have Bluetooth as well. And if you go into setup here, you have all the different menu options there. So you can go into vehicle to see your driver assistance settings, climate settings, things like that. Go in here and adjust your cluster. So all the good things that you are expecting to see. Now coming down here, we have our front charging port. So we have charging port here and a charging port here that can either, right now it's going to project, or you can turn it to just charge. Down here we have a wireless cell phone charger, so you can actually leave your cables at home if you need to, or if you forget them, it's not the end of the world. You can still charge your phone and project its contents. Up here with wireless Bluetooth. Heated seat option here and here for front driver and passenger. Now down below the gear shift, we have our drive mode select. So you have, you got your normal, eco, sport, and smart, and then your terrain mode, so snow, mud, and sand. Further down below that, we have our heated steering wheel, auto hold, which is like a cruise control for your foot brake, downhill brake assist, engine idle on and off, parking sensor, parking camera. And you can turn this on without having to go into gear. So if you hit this button, this is what you'll see for your parking camera. You have the dynamic lines here, as you can see. And then as well as having an audio cue for if you're getting too close to a parked car or another object, you will also see some lines light up here around the car, depending on how close you are to the object on which side. It'll tell you exactly how close you are to scraping your car against a post, a beam, a car, rocks, things of that nature. Coming up to the mirror here, it is going to be auto dimming because it is electrochromatic magnetized. And there's also over here your home link, so you have your garage door opener. Now coming up to here, we have our panoramic sunroof. So if you just tap this button here, you'll see it open up like so. Just push it forward and it'll close. Then you also have your light switches, so this will turn on all the lights for manual turning on, automatically turning on if the door's open. And then here is your calling CAA button, call EMS button. And yeah, that's basically it. That is the Sorento X Line. Hope you guys liked it. If you wanted to go for a test drive, give us a call or visit us online. The links and the phone number will be in the description. Ask for me, Declan, or the guy with the big red beard, and they will know who to point you out to. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Have yourselves a great weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.